right. Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. If you don't already know who I am, I'm Flippin Evan, and today I'm trying to help you pick out your pads. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a review of what pads I currently own or am riding, and that might be able to help you decide what pads you're gonna be able to get here in the future, all right? So, I'm gonna start off with the helmet. I am a huge advocate for S1 lifers. They do it right. They make sure that each of their helmets are safe and that are able to withstand impact. A lot of helmets here in America often don't have this styrofoam bit in here. This ring around your helmet, this styrofoam ring around your helmet is vital for your safety. If you don't have that in your helmet, it's considered uncertified. Another great test, if your helmet is able to do this, it's certified. I could even do it on the side of my helmet if I really wanted to. In most countries like Canada, the UK, Australia, you guys have to have this protective layer of styrofoam in there for it to even be considered a helmet. S1 is my favorite helmet brand, so that's definitely what I recommend. They have different sizes. They have extra small all the way up to extra large, and they are definitely a great fit. Now, some people actually don't like the fit of S1 helmets. If they're like too big or just barely too small, I'd recommend going with a 888. I know a lot of people like 888. For me, it didn't fit my head very well. If one of these are not fitting you right, maybe a 888. Well, Cortex is a really good brand. They're also very certified and light. The biggest thing I like about S1 helmets is they don't make your head look like an alien. When I was a kid, I didn't want to look like an alien. I didn't want to stand out at the skate park, and so I just didn't wear a helmet. I have two helmets. This is just my all black one, but it's the exact same as my red one here. I just like having my red, white, and blue one. It's just been around forever, so I definitely recommend S1 as far as helmets go. Make sure that they're certified, make sure that they're comfortable, make sure that if they're sitting on your head, that they can sit on there even without the buckle and still be on there pretty safe. But make sure you still buckle up. Now we're gonna move down the body. Next up from the head, I usually go with the mouth. I go with a good mouth guard. Now, I got these two mouth guards off of Amazon, super easy. Put them in some hot water. Once they're nice and malleable, you put them in your mouth until they get a little harder. Keeps my teeth pretty, and I know that there are a lot of mouth guards out there, so just get a good mouth guard that fits your teeth, fits your mouth, and make sure to protect those pearly whites, all right? Moving down, I like to wear elbow pads. Now, this isn't for everybody. For me, I like to wear at least one elbow pad on my right arm because I've learned how to fall. At this point, I know when I fall that I fall usually on my right side, and I've gotten swellbo 3 times in this elbow, and it's no fun. Sorry, not even swellbo, bursitis, which is an infection of your bursa sac right here. These are gain protection elbow pads, so these are a little bit slimmer. I have some other elbow pads right here. Can't currently find the other one, but these are Fox. Fox elbow pads are great. They have different styles. So this one's a nice pad that goes all the way over your elbow and your forearm. There are other pads out there, which is like a full sleeve, which has a nice pad right here. But what I like about these is that it has a nice grip to it inside here, and it won't slide down your elbow. I mean, eventually everything gets old and has to get replaced, but these so far have been great. I really like how they just fit snugly right on my elbow and don't have to take on my whole arm, decreasing mobility or whatnot. And that was a big reason why I didn't wear pads for the longest time, is because it felt like I was decreasing my mobility, I was decreasing my style, which in some ways can be very true. A lot of people don't like wearing pads because they feel like they're being restrained, not able to do as much. But for me, it gives me the opportunity to send bigger tricks safely, and I have a huge appreciation for that. So if you're not a big pad person, I completely get why, but don't throw it all in the bin, at least wear a helmet, guys. Since we're talking about minimal padding right now, this is a perfect time to bring up why I have so many knee pads here. So I have a hard shell knee pad and a soft shell knee pad. The soft shell also comes along with a shin guard. These are actually professional bike pads, but a lot of riders like Jordan Clark ride these under their pants, so that way it looks like they're wearing no pads and still getting super sendy. Having these pads on will give you a little bit of padding, not to the point where it's gonna feel like you're super bulky. Whether you're wearing big baggy pants or skinny tight pants, these will be concealed and it'll look like you're just riding no pads. Now for me, they are a little thin, and so having the hard shells is definitely softer landing. For a younger kid, I definitely recommend the hard shell knee pads. They can be a little bit bigger, but falling on them, it takes away so much more of the impact. It makes it so safe to fall. And honestly, I've been growing up for years with the hard shell knee pads, and I highly recommend them. Gain knee pads also have some pretty slim knee pads, but they're even skinnier than these. So Gain, amazing. S1 holds up a little bit better, they're stronger. They have a little bit more padding and they're just as comfortable. Now, as far as other companies like 187 killer knee pads, 187 I rode forever, and to be honest, they're fine. With pads like these, they're called butterfly pads. So they have 2 straps in the back where you can just slap it right on your knee, bop, like that, and then strap it all down from there. While the good 187 killer pads tend to be the ones that slide on from the bottom of the foot all the way up through your knee. Those are the ones I like as far as 187 pads go. The other 187 killer pads are the butterflies like this, but they stick so far past your knee that I feel like it just gets in the way, and I just not a big fan. Hi, Michael. I'm doing a pad review. We got bike pads here.
Oh, Space Brace is the greatest.
Space Brace are awesome. I haven't gotten to these yet.
I really want to try those turtle pads out.
These are the T2s.
I saw that you
New
had
YouTube
those.
video.
I really want to try those. I saw your YouTube video. Is that Space Brace V1 or V2?
These are the V2s.
Oh, with the full strap?
Yeah.
All the laces? Yeah, that's
The only recommendation I can give is these come out so much.
Yeah.
And so what me and Cam have been talking about is taking this little bit and just like sewing it down. Or even if this part was just Velcroed, or if it had Velcro at the end or something, getting it in there. Because they always come out, even if they're fully strapped or cinched. Last thing I want to talk about is ankle braces. Now, if there's anything that a park kid needs is ankle braces, specifically Space Braces. Big shout out to Space Braces. They are insanely awesome. They're light, they're not super bulky, and they keep my ankle in one piece, which is huge. One of my biggest tricks is a Bri umbrella. At times, my foot would be hanging out and would grab the ground and continue to twist my ankle. Now, if I didn't have these, my ankle might be broken. But with the way that these pads hold my ankle in place, they are lifesavers. And I did that as a kid so much where my back foot would just come off the deck a little bit, touch the ground, and then totally get wrenched out of the way. And it hurts, it sucks. So if there's anything I recommend the most here, it's helmets and ankle braces. Last thing I want to talk to you guys about is the backpack. Having a backpack is super important because you never know when you're gonna need to store something, when you're gonna need to pick up all your pads and travel across town on your scooter or something. Having something that you could carry all of this, because I was carrying all of this just in this backpack. This is a great tool for you. This is specifically an AO backpack, but I know Lucky has a backpack that's very similar to this. This backpack specifically has a lot of pockets. It has this nice little front pocket. I have this little side pocket right here. I have this even lower pocket. This was designed for your helmet so that you can just store your helmet in here when you're like traveling on a flight. This backpack has gone with me to Australia and literally has just been such a great device to help me get through everything, you know? I have a specific pocket in here for my elbow pads and my Space Braces, and my very front pocket here, I'm always carrying tools. Look at, I've got like 4 wide tools in here at the moment, and I'm literally always doing something. So having a backpack is huge, and definitely recommend carrying some water with you at all times, because, you know, stay hydrated. If you guys are interested in any of this stuff, the Space Braces, the S1 pads, the Gain elbow pads, I'm gonna put that all underneath the video in the description. Just make sure that you guys are doing everything in your power to ride safely and responsibly. Make sure that you double check the area before you drop in. Take run-ups, take risks responsibly. Don't be afraid to take risks. Just make sure that you approach them like it's dangerous, you know, like you could get hurt. Because this sport, it's extreme. You're taking it to another level where you're putting your body in jeopardy. And by padding up, you're gonna be able to do it again tomorrow. It feels like I'm a warrior, that I'm padding up for battle. You know, going into it with no pads, that's brave. Skate culture has definitely developed in a way where no pads is recognized as being cooler or harder. And it definitely creates more risk going into it. People see that and definitely get it credit, because credit is due. You're putting yourself at risk no matter what. And if you're doing it without a helmet, you know, you're putting yourself at more risk. And some people, they think that it's worth it to go into the battles without protection. It'll get them more street cred. It'll get them more bang for their buck. It'll get them more recognition, which is true, but you're putting yourself on the line at the same time. So it's just important to make sure that you are aware of all the risks before you go for it. As far as taking the risks, I think you definitely should. That's what life is all about. Just make sure you're thinking it through first. As far as what a park kid would really need in the skate park, I'd recommend helmets, knee pads, ankle guards. That's the minimum. If you guys want to go above and beyond for safety, especially if you're starting to go upside down, butt pads, elbow pads. Shin guards are a maybe. I don't really ride these, but I ride them if I'm wearing my soft shell pads. I mostly ride the undershell pads when I'm like dirt scootering or something. So if you guys have any more questions, leave it down in the comments below and I'll make sure to get back to you. If you guys have any questions about specific pads, just let me know. Biggest thing I can leave you with is double check that your helmet is certified. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Parents, let me know if there's any other review I could do for you, whether you're looking for what types of scooters to get, how to measure the size of your bars for your kids, how to essentially get them ready, get them set for the skate park. Let me know what I can do for you and I'll try to help, all right? I'm a coach here at Woodward Tahoe. If you guys are looking for help, just reach out to me and I'm willing to always give a hand or at least some advice or anything. I hope this has been helpful for you guys. I'm trying to get more consistent with this YouTube thing. And if you guys like it, please like, comment, subscribe. Share this with your other scooter homies. Share this to someone that doesn't have a certified helmet, man. If you guys have watched to this point, please comment the helmet emoji and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.